Interesting, Eddie, when you look at this, when you look at the Trump people's arguments and the exposure that they have went to themselves with their arguments, is that you could have made these arguments 30 years ago in any case that Donald Trump was involved with, and there were many, real estate largely, and it all it all comes down to two elements: delay and deny. And that's what they're doing here.
Oh, absolutely. And I can't help, and you guys help me, I can't help but think about why, or ask the question, why did he want these documents? What's the purpose? And given who he is, I mean, I'm not the dean of the Harvard Law School.
Close.
Not even close. Not even close.
You were closer.
Why? I mean, aren't we worried that he would monetize this? I mean, he's like,
yeah,
you know, an expert level grifter. I mean, the danger here is out of bounds, it seems to me.
Especially, Hugo, since we know from reporting that he was personally going through the boxes and screening through, like, what should go back to the archives and what belongs to me. Again, he kept saying, these documents are mine. They're not, of course. But he had a vested interest, as Eddie points out, in what he was surrendering, what he was keeping in Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, and he went through, according to our reporting, and I think the Times as well, like, you know, he went through a lot of these boxes himself when the Justice Department came knocking. You know, he really identified the documents he wanted to return and what he didn't want to return. And then, of course, to your point about when he was leaving the White House, he was looking through what he wanted to take with him to Mar-a-Lago, and he was very secretive about his packing. He didn't want to let his aides. You know, we actually spoke to several people in the East Wing who were involved in helping Melania Trump put their belongings together, and that was also the case for them. So people in the residence across the board were not really being able to see what Trump was putting into his own boxes, and I think it kind of certainly seems to satisfy, or start to satisfy, the intent level of this potential crime here, that he really wanted to take these documents.
It really sounds like the most reading Donald Trump's done in his lifetime. He actually
It might have been the one with the charts and the graphs.
to get this stuff. That's what I find so awesome about this story. Not awesome, just wow.
Well, given his nature, given his history, given his lack of character, you can't help but think that he would look at a document and wonder what they'd pay to know this in Riyadh.